And now it's time for the Sounds of the Emerald Isle with Jim Larkin. Join us every Sunday for Irish music, comedy, and fun. You can call Jim at 508-822-1106. And now here's Jim with the Sounds of the Emerald Isle.
Here we go. Did you know Gene Stewart by any chance?
Not personally, but I know who you're speaking of.
Yeah. I never met him, but I had him on the show back in the 80s, and quite a guy.
Yeah, oh yeah, he is.
But I would have loved to have met him.
Yeah, nice voice.
That's the late, great Gene Stewart here on Sounds of the Emerald Isle. My name's Jim Larkin. Welcome to the show. 2 hours of some Irish music, some Irish comedy, and some live music right here at WVBF. And don't forget, when you're looking for goods and services, please remember the folks at Sousa Family Farm in Rehoboth, Frida's Fine Food and Spirits in West Bridgewater, Connemara Country Cottages in Ireland, and St. Joseph's Manor also in Brockton. And joining us live today in the studio, we have the one and only Pat Kelleher. Hi, Pat.
How are you doing, Jim?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
Great, thank you. Great to be back in Taunton with
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
It's becoming a bit of a habit at this stage.
This is a habit I like.
A tradition. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great to be
absolutely. Yeah, it's always great to have you on.
back. Yeah. This is my first time, I think, solo, is it?
It is, yeah. That's right. That's right.
All my children are, we call them children, Jim, but ranging from 20 to 25 are busy back at home with exams, and
yeah.
Emma's on holidays in Portugal last week, so.
Wow. Boy, time flies though, doesn't it?
Yeah. So all those memories are cherished from before, Jim, and thank you for capturing them in video.
My pleasure. I tell you, as I told you off the air, the first time I ever videotaped anybody performing live on the show was when you came over with your family in 2009, I think.
Yeah, that was
That's
probably
the first
it,
video, and I knew what to expect from you because I had been playing your CDs on the radio, so I knew I was going to get a good performance. But I was in awe when your kids started singing. I just couldn't believe it. It was like, am I really here? Is this really happening? They were just so good.
Yeah, they're cherished memories. Thanks, Jim, for having us every time. I hope people are not getting tired of us.
I doubt it very much. We could have you on every week, Pat, I'll tell you.
I'd love to. It's great to be here anyway.
Yeah. And you're having a good time over in the States? You've been...
This is probably our most eventful trip. Myself and my wife Kathleen, we started out in North Carolina, and the friend circle through music is getting bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And we spent about 9 days there, and we travelled up to Nazareth, Pennsylvania. I always wanted to visit the Martin factory, so I got even luckier than that. I got to perform for the workers at lunchtime.
Oh, that's
and
fantastic.
And did a concert that night in Nazareth, and thanks to all the friends, would you believe our 28-day trip in America, Jim, we don't have to pay for accommodation for any night.
Well, that is fantastic.
But it's through the wonders of music and friendship.
Exactly, yeah.
And, our home is always open to people. I better not say this, people... The trustworthy people. We don't want a busload arriving in our door in one day, but all those friends have been so kind to us.
Absolutely.
Our house is open to return the compliments. So we're kind of cheapskating, but not.
Yeah, right. And you're doing plenty of singing while you're here too, right?
It's just wonderful in all different parts of the country and singing different types of music. As you know, I'm a connoisseur of many genres. And, but I would consider myself a folk singer, Irish folk singer primarily, but I like bluegrass and rock and country as well. So
yeah.
Keep the mind open.
Yeah, and you've recorded a good variety of different types of music, the bluegrass and some of the...
I think most of my live shows are kind of based around variety.
Right.
As people's taste, you've got to be aware, especially in pubs.
Oh, yeah.
If it's a concert, they may come to see you specifically, but sometimes in pubs you've got to be an all-round entertainer, really.
That's right.
And give people what they're looking for,
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, how about a live tune? Would you like to give us a live song?
Yeah, just after recording a new album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this song is written by the folk singer Cy Khan, and it's about the closing down of a mill in Virginia.
Okay, Pat Kelleher.
Yeah, it's called the Arrogant Mill. chimney so tall, it says Aragon Mill. And there's no smoke at all coming out of the stack, for the mill has shut down and it's never coming back. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as she blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. There's no children playing in the dark narrow streets, for the mill has shut down. It's so quiet I can't sleep. The mill has shut down, 'twas the only life I know. Tell me where will I go? Tell me where will I go? And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as she blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. I'm too old to work, I'm too young to die. Tell me where will I go, my family and I? And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as she blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. At the east end of town, at the foot of the hill, there's a chimney so tall, it says Aragon Mill. And there's no smoke at all coming out of the stack, for the mill has shut down and it's never coming back. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as she blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as she blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. As she blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin.
Fantastic, Pat. That Aragon Mill, where did that song come from, by the way?
Yeah, it's written by a guy called Cy Can. Have you heard of Cy Can?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was kind of introduced to Ireland by the Fury Brothers and Davy Arthur.
Right.
Where they changed the Aragon to Belfast.
Okay, I was going to ask you about that, yeah.
But the story behind it is a mill that is shut down in Virginia, to my
Oh,
to my
okay.
knowledge.
Yeah.
And I had the privilege of meeting Cy Can himself in North Carolina this time, and met him back in Cork before. And he was at the. Have you heard of Mother Jones?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a Mother Jones festival in Cork every year, where I come from, County Cork, or in Cork City, sorry. And he was over one year, and when I met him in North Carolina, he's just after writing a musical on Mother Jones. It's called Mother Jones in Heaven, isn't that right, Kathleen? Yeah. And he showed us a little preview of it. He's trying to get it. He's almost to Broadway with this Mother Jones in Heaven.
Oh.
It's kind of a comedy, but it was also, reliving her
Right.
life. And,
Right.
So it's a small world.
You know that, I don't know, do you know Pete Duffy?
I know who you're speaking of, yeah.
You do. Pete's
Yeah.
a good friend of mine. I've known Pete for many years. We used to sing together in the 80s when he was here. And he went back to Ireland. He's been there since. He's writing books now, and but he's still writing some songs. And he wrote a Mother Jones song just last year.
Yeah, that's great.
But if you ever run into him in Cork, he lives in Cork City.
Oh yeah.
Ever run
Let's
into
look him
him?
up.
Yeah.
He must be
Yeah.
online and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
he did a lot of country music too.
Yeah, I remember him in the 80s and in the scene. I'd see his name on the city
Right.
billboard a week before or after myself. And
Oh, yeah.
places, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, Pete's a good guy.
yeah. He's well
Very
reputed.
talented.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
reputed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You grew up in Cork yourself, did you?
Yeah, about 10 miles outside the city, west
Okay.
of the city, a little sleepy place called Dripsey.
Oh, that's where you live now, and that's where
All
you grew
the
up?
time, grew up as well.
Oh, you
yeah,
did? Okay, yeah.
And but it's very convenient, but yet in the middle of the country.
Right.
A nice community around, and a safe and good place to grow up, you know.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Some
Yeah.
of the pictures you posted from there are just awesome.
Ah, yeah.
Every so often I'll see you post one, and
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a good place to bring up your family and stuff, and good community spirit, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Picturesque. We live over a lake, and so you know it's a field that I used to work on with my father years ago, and I always dreamed of building a house in this particular field.
Right, right.
And my dream came true.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's a great story. Love it when
yeah,
dreams like that come true.
Yeah.
All right, Pat, we're talking to Pat Kelleher here on Sounds of the Emerald Isle on WVBF 1530.
The Souza Family Farm, your destination for fresh, locally grown fruits, vegetables, and flowers, is expanding from being primarily a wholesaler to serving you. Located on 33 Agricultural Avenue in Rehoboth. The folks at Souza Family Farm are kicking off the season offering an expanded variety of the usual favorites: impatiens, marigolds, Gerber daisies, geraniums, and for the adventurous, an expanded selection of new and unusual annuals, perennials, and herb gardens. You'll have to check out the selection of hanging and combo baskets too. As the season progresses, the Souza Family Farm will offer many fresh fruits and vegetables, starting with a variety of salad greens, summer and zucchini squash, green beans, and blueberries, leading to a full range of summer produce. The Souza Family Farm's new high-top tunnels will produce July tomatoes and cucumbers that, unlike winter greenhouse produce, will have the true summer flavors much earlier. Itching with spring fever? Visit the Souza Family Farm website or stop by the farm at 33 Agricultural Avenue in North Rehoboth. It's always summer in the greenhouses.
St. Joseph Manor. Did you know in addition to long-term care, St. Joseph Manor offers rehabilitation, post-hospital care, short-term, and respite care? St. Joseph Manor is a community of care and a place that works toward making their residents feel welcome, well-known, and where life is worth living. St. Joseph Manor provides short-term rehabilitation, skilled care, including physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, pain management, wound care, intravenous therapy, hospice care, and individual care planning. When caretakers need to rejuvenate or travel, St. Joseph Manor can care for your loved one overnight or for an extended stay. That's St. Joseph Manor at 215 Thatcher Street in Brockton. Call 508-583-5834 or online at sjmbrockton.org. Quality and excellence, respect and integrity for the needs of the whole person, body, mind, and spirit are the commitments of St. Joseph Manor. Call them at 508-583-5834 today. St. Joseph Manor, where hearts are full and love is overflowing.
Jim Larkin with a touch of Ireland.
WVBF.
22 minutes after noontime here on Taunton, Massachusetts. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms in the audience. And we have Pat Kelleher as our special guest in the studio this morning. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Jim. Great to be back again.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, Mother's Day, I obviously think of my own mother and all mothers in the world, and in America in particular. We celebrated a different day of the year, but as I mentioned in my Facebook post about this morning, I think every day should be Mother's Day, really.
Oh, absolutely, sure.
They're so good at what they do. And when my own mother used to sing a mother's song, Mother's Love is a Blessing, so I'll try and do a rendition of that. And anytime she sang at family gatherings, that was her favourite song. I think she was trying to tell me something, Jim.
Absolutely, Pat. I think so.
For all the mothers out there, as an Irish boy was leaving his own native home, crossing the broad Atlantic, once more he wished to roam. And as he was leaving his mother, while standing on the quay, he threw his arms around her waist, and these were the words he did say: a mother's love's a blessing, no matter where you roam. Keep her while she's living, miss her when she's gone. Love her as in childhood, though feeble, old and grey. For you'll never miss your mother's love till she's buried beneath the clay. And as the years roll onward, I'll settle down in life. I'll find a nice young colleen, and I'll take her for my wife. And as the kids grow older and play upon my knee, I'll teach them the very same lesson that my mother, she taught to me. A mother's love's a blessing, no matter where you roam. Keep her while she's living, you'll miss her when she's gone. Love her as in childhood, though feeble, old and grey. For you'll never miss your mother's love till she's buried beneath the grave. You'll never miss your mother's love till she's buried beneath the clay.
Great song, Pat. Fantastic. Pat
Thank you.
Kelleher, Mother's Love's a Blessing. Everybody seems to know that song too, even non-Irish people.
Yeah, it's a world.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sad song, but nonetheless, it makes us think of what she did. And the first time I sang that song was at her funeral, would you believe? So
Oh, really?
it was always her song until
Oh,
she
boy.
passed in 2007. And I only sing it for intimate,
Right.
sincere occasions, and this is one of those. So
Oh, absolutely.
it's not everywhere I sing the song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean so much to me.
Right.
The meaning and the fact that it was her favourite song.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My mom used to like that too.
Yeah, most do.
She really did,
It's
yeah.
very, very well written song, simple but to the point.
Let's play a song here called That Old Irish Mother of Mine, and this is by Phil Reagan.
Oh.
That's the late great Phil Reagan here on Sounds of the Emerald Isle, former Irish singer, actor, and New York City police officer 100 years ago or so. My name's Jim Larkin. Pat Kelleher is in the studio with us today singing some live tunes. Always great to have Pat on the show. Welcome again, Pat.
Thank you, Jim. Thanks again. And happy Mother's Day to all out there.
Absolutely.
I'll do a song for one of my social media banjo friends, but I'll play a song on the banjo for him later. He's from Mount Collins in County Limerick. And
Oh.
he lives in Australia. He's a youngish lad. I think he's around 30 years of age, but we keep in touch.
Right.
Never met physically yet.
Oh,
And
okay.
He plays long neck banjo,
Oh.
and he's tuning in this morning from Australia.
Oh, fantastic.
Thanks to the wonders of technology.
Absolutely.
He's far away in Australia, so no better song.
Oh, that's a great song.
Sweetheart, I'm bidding you fond farewell, murmur to you till one day I'm bound for a new land, my fortune to try, and I'm ready to sail away. Far away in Australia, soon will fate be kind, when I will be ready to welcome at last the girl I left behind. Oh, you can't leave me, this poor maiden cried, I will not let you go. But I must leave you, he gently replied, if for only a while, you know. Far away in Australia, soon will fate be kind, when I will be ready to welcome at last girl I left behind. Whether in success or failure, I will always be true. Proudly each day in the land far away, I'll be building a home for you. Far away in Australia, soon will fate be kind, when I will be ready to welcome at last the girl I left behind. Daily she waits by that old cottage gate, watching the whole day through. Then one day a letter from over the sea, and I'm hoping these words are true. Far away in Australia, now has come the time when I am ready to welcome at last the girl I left behind. Far away in Australia, now has come the time when I am ready to welcome at last the girl I left behind. That goes out to Mike.
Great song, Pat. Love that.
Thank you.
Have you ever been to Australia?
Not yet. It's
Not yet.
It's in the bucket list, but again, I suppose if you're travelling that far, you're going to have to stay, maybe a month or so.
Yeah.
New Zealand would obviously be,
Oh, yeah.
if you're going that far again, I probably would try and take the whole thing in. So
Right.
I would suggest something like 4 or 5 weeks
Yeah. Yeah.
to make it worthwhile.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of Irish went to Australia.
Oh yeah, it's great stories and great tradition there, and the recent downturn in our economy. Most of them did go to Australia because America's economy was also down at the same time.
Right.
So there's a lot of I suppose 25 to 40-year-olds settling there.
Mhm.
Some have come back, thankfully, but
Right.
that's the good things that come out of not so good things.
Yeah.
Immigration, lots of Irish seeds
Mm.
sown around the world from both people's point of view and music. That's what intrigues us, even when we come to Ireland or come to America from Ireland. Almost everyone claims Irish descent. I'm not sure whether I believe them all or not, but it sounds good to me. We feel special. The people like to be associated with our country.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
They keep going back to however many generations, and that it sounds stereotypical, but I take it very seriously and sincerely. It's great.
Yeah. Oh,
It's great that
absolutely.
we're such a loved little nation
Yeah.
for our size, population, and the island. It's great.
I have a sweatshirt at home. It says right on it, there's two kinds of people in the world, the Irish and those that think they are.
That tells its own story. Say no more.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Pat Kelleher has several CDs out. I know you got a couple with your family, a couple with Dan O'Sullivan.
That's
and
correct, yeah.
a couple of solos. How many do you have?
I think currently on the market, myself and Dan's first one has kind of run its course.
Okay.
So it was a really good CD as well. And what was that called again, Kathleen? Just to do with Loch Lomond anyway.
Was that a live one?
It was a studio one.
Okay.
I think Take the High Road Together.
Oh, okay.
And and so the Songs of the Sea was my first solo album in 2004, and then we did Clancy Brothers and Tommy Macon tribute 2005. Myself and Dan did a family album 2009, and Ricky and myself did a duo album 2012, and I just released a long-awaited solo studio album before I left Ireland, so it's not released in Ireland yet. When I come back, I need to do a bit of promotion, but it's the first album I've put songs in that I wrote myself, so it's either now or never. Not too sure how comfortable I am with them, but people seem to like them anyway.
Oh, absolutely, they're all great. Every one of them.
That's the current box set.
And if somebody's looking for one, it's best site longneckmusic.com.
Correct. Yeah, you can buy them there after the new one's not on yet. It will be when I go back. But even if you're not PayPal customer, you can still use the PayPal service with your credit card.
Right.
So just click on that. So just in case some people think that they need to be affiliated to PayPal, you don't.
Yeah.
But you can do the secure transaction through the PayPal website, and we'll send you whatever one or ones you're looking for.
Yeah, more than one, hopefully.
Yeah. Good gifts. Good
Now,
gifts.
what else are you doing besides the music and everything else?
My day job is an automation engineer, but you know, I'm nearly heading for 40 years of that stuff now, so I'm looking forward to retirement already.
Right.
Early retire. It's not that I don't like the job, but I just see the music as being my my future, you know, in my own modest way. And speaking of my first cruise that I'm involved in, is coming up next year.
Oh.
It's from the May the 10th to the 20th, 2018, and it's a very exclusive ports of call are exclusive, one-off supposedly, but if it goes well. It's leaving Ireland, Dublin, and its first stop is Belfast, Northern Ireland, and then it heads on to Reykjavik in Iceland, and there's 2 nights there, and then the northern city in Iceland goes around the coast of Iceland, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh boy.
And it's I'm not sure whether I'm pronouncing it right. It's Akureyri, Iceland. Then it comes back down, and we stop off in one of the Shetland Islands in Scotland, being tendered off there, Lerwick in Scotland, and back to Dublin for an overnight. So it's a 10-day cruise, and if you want any further information, it's info@irishmusiccruises.com.
Oh, okay.
And the number there is 508-938-9463. It's been ran out of Massachusetts, so looking forward to that. It's called the Irish Music Cruise Voyage of Friends, Dublin Irish Enrichment Cruise, on the Celebrity Eclipse. So I'm privileged to be part of that.
That's
lots of
fantastic.
folk music on it and stuff. So if you're one of those enthusiasts, it could be an opportunity to see a bit of the world, and possibly spend a week. Suggestion I was saying to the cruise organizer. Maybe, you know, take an extra week before the cruise in Ireland or after. I know it's expensive, but if you're flying the Atlantic from America, why not avail of on the land and on the sea? You know, and roll it into one. So.
Have you been to Iceland before yourself?
No, it's definitely one of my Kathleen and my bucket list. But I'm privileged now to be going by sea. We were going to fly there at some stage from Dublin, but now my dreams come true.
That's fantastic.
We're going to sail there.
That's great.
To the big iceberg. So that's the plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, and Kathleen is here. Kathleen, your wife. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Jim.
How are you?
Great, thank you.
It's great to see you again.
It's good to be back. Great to see you again.
Great to see you.
Great to see you as well, Jim.
Yeah.
Good to be back.
How's everything with you? Okay.
All great.
That's
all
good. Yeah.
All very good.
Yeah. You still have a lot of music in the house, even
Yeah.
though the kids are kind of here, there, and everywhere.
Still enjoying it.
Yeah.
Loving it all.
Oh,
So-
fantastic.
So, all
Want to say hello to anyone back home, Kathleen? That may be listening.
anyone that's listening, I suppose, our friends, family. We came with a couple actually. They joined us in North Carolina, Neil and Joan,
Oh, okay.
and they're listening in this morning with Joan's brother Jim.
Oh,
So
all right.
Big shout out to those.
big
Thanks.
shout out to them. So
Yeah.
Thanks for everything, Jim. Yeah,
Thank
Jim
you.
lives in Quincy in Boston.
Oh, okay.
John's brother. Yeah.
So we've had a lot of fun with them. They're
Right.
staying with Jim at the moment, so we're meeting up again with them tomorrow and travelling up to
Vermont.
Vermont with them. So they're joining us, so it should be
Beautiful up there at this time of
fun. A
year.
lot of fun again ahead of us, I think. So thank you, Jim.
All right,
Thank
Kathleen.
you.
Kathleen and Pat Kelleher here on Sounds of the Emerald Isle on WVBF.
Hi, I'm Mary Joyce. Haven't you always wanted to visit Ireland? Now you can stay in your own traditional thatched roof Irish cottage on the side of a hill at Connemara Country Cottages. Wake up with sheep grazing at your back door and relax in a modern, fully equipped vacation cottage near historic Galway. For a limited time, visit our website ConnemaraCountryCottages.com to win a week's vacation, including traditional cuisine, admission to local activities and attractions. Contact me at ConnemaraCountryCottages.com or message us through our Facebook page to win. Sláinte.
Unlike the New England weather, Frida's commitment to quality ingredients, innovative dishes, and great service never changes. Come on over to Frida's Fine Food and Spirits at 105 Copeland Street in West Bridgewater and enjoy a local tradition by having a lunch or dinner there. Frida's has been family-owned and operated for over 25 years thanks to loyal diners like you. Everything at Frida's is fresh and prepared there. Plan to join them at 4 p.m. for dinner, Tuesday through Sunday. Have a party or special event coming up? Let Frida's Fine Food and Spirits cater your next event. It's all at Frida's Fine Food and Spirits, where the tradition continues. Check them out on the web at fridasrestaurant.com. Stop by and say hello to Steve and the fine staff at Frida's, 105 Copeland Street in West Bridgewater, or call Frida's at 508-583-8217. That's Frida's Fine Food and Spirits.
1530 WVBF.
Foster and Allen here on Sounds of the Emerald Isle on this Mother's Day. My name's Jim Larkin, and along with me in the studio today, the one and only Pat Kelleher.
Good to see you again, Jim. Great to be back here. Just before I start the next song, I'd just like to thank all the people who were very kind to us in the United States on our visit so far. And to the end, we're staying one more week. We're here 3 weeks already. And it's all in the name of the universal language of music. Mm-hmm. And we started out in North Carolina, so we send out best wishes to all our friends down there.
Right.
Especially to Tony and Jenny Deal, who put us up. Or put up with us, whichever. And also to our friends in the Martin Guitar Factory in Nazareth, and a lovely couple from Nazareth, John and Catherine Little, and their lovely family. Yeah. And of course, last but not least, our friends here in Massachusetts, including yourself, and especially Tom, Patty Kennedy from Dartmouth, and their lovely family as well.
Right.
They're enjoying Mother's Day today. And also Joe and Kerry Zajac and their family. Oh yeah. Colleen Zajac is she was graduated yesterday. So
really?
Congrats to Colleen. Oh. And they had a late night last night, I think.
Wasn't her husband one of the shenanigans?
He is, yeah. Joe, an absolutely stunning musician.
Okay. Yes.
Banjo, guitar, and vocals and mandolin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a great friend of mine, and great musician for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway, I'll do one from North Carolina, this song.
Okay.
It's not Irish, that's okay, is that okay?
Sure. Whatever you want, Pat. You're Irish, so that counts.
First time going to North Carolina, I decided to learn a song about North Carolina from our own Lee Valley String Band in Cork. They're the oldest bluegrass ensemble. I thought everyone would know the song in North Carolina, Jim. No one knew the song. So now I'm teaching them songs about themselves. So
good for you.
It's called the Carolina Star, so I'll send this one out to everyone. Slow rolling hills where North Carolina comes close to the stars. There's living a lady shining so high, they call her the Carolina Star. Oh, Carolina, even stars get lonesome now and then. Don't you worry, he's coming home again. She works in the factory from Monday to Friday, raising 3 daughters alone. Their daddy's away, chasing a dream. She's living for the day when he comes home. even the stars get lonesome now and then. Oh, Carolina, don't you worry, he's coming home again. He's singing his songs in Nashville, working for tips in the bar. He's broken all the loan, he dreams of going home. He's going to be a country singing star. Oh, Carolina, even the stars get lonesome now and then. Oh, Carolina, don't you worry, he's coming home again. Sometimes she wakes up thinking of him. She remembers him beside her in the night. And out across the fields the moon is setting, and those Carolina stars are shining bright. Oh, Carolina, even the stars get lonesome now and then. Oh, Carolina, don't you worry, he's coming home again. Yes, he loves you and he's coming home again.
Fantastic, great song.
Thank you.
Who wrote that now?
Don't know, off the cuff. I did
okay.
record it, so I must have had the credits to someone. It's probably on my CD if I can look it up. But
okay.
it's definitely written by an American. It's a great song, as I said, brought to Ireland by Lee Valley String Band, Mick Daly, and he's accomplished as a great ensemble in Cork. And I must mention Jimmy Farrell. I met him down in
absolutely,
in Nazareth. He came to my concert. Big shout out to Jimmy, and also to his friend and your friend Seamus Kennedy, who I've yet to meet. But I'm looking forward to meeting him in Kinsale, County Cork, Ireland next month. I think he's bringing some people over from the States, and he's asked me to sing with him one of those nights. So looking forward to that.
That's fantastic. That should be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seamus is a great guy, and Jimmy Farrell.
Yeah.
Jimmy drove all the way up from Pennsylvania one Sunday just to come on the show.
Yeah, he speaks very highly of you, Jim, and well deserved.
I speak highly of him too, because he's a great guy and multiple talented. And
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. So let's. Do you want me to do one more song before we?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll do the Last Island Man, if you don't mind.
Oh, great song.
And it's I won't detain you too long, folks. But if you look up Last Island Man on YouTube and Blasket Islands, you'll find a nice short little documentary snippet on this guy, Michael Carney, who left his native Blasket Island in 1936, I think. He was born 1920. One of his last dying wishes, was to get back and see the place, which he succeeded in doing. So myself and Kathleen were watching the documentary one night, and I don't write many songs, but I like to write about realistic things.
Oh yeah.
And I just mentioned his name in the song, so I had to get on to his family for their blessing, and they gave it. So I'm hoping to meet them next Friday in Springfield, West Springfield Irish Cultural Centre. I'm doing a gig there next Friday.
Yeah.
And it's possible I would meet the family members for the first time, so that would be really
that'd
nice.
be fantastic. Wow.
His father could see evacuation of the island coming. So he advised his son to get off the island and do the best he could in life, and he gave him his last 5 shillings and when Michael Carney was 16 years of age, and he first of all went to Dublin, where he met his future wife Maureen, and they headed to the States to build a better life for them. They had 4 children, got married and settled in Springfield, Mass. So he was a successful man. And I'm glad I can sing to his praises. So it's called The Last Island Man on my new album, Moving On. 20, a mile out from the shore, on the great Blasket Island. He was Irish to the core, fluent in his native tongue, but no future for him there. His father gave him 5 shillings when he was 16 fair. He's the last island man, and his heart it lives there yet. Thoughts that linger in his mind, a place he never will forget. He left his native island for Dublin city bound, where he met his Maureen at a dance, his future wife he'd found. He learned to speak in English there, for 11 years did stay. When he and Maureen sailed away to Farinberry. He's the last island man, and his heart it lives there yet. Thoughts that linger in his mind, a place he never will forget. They were married 2 years later and raised 4 children well, from working hard in different jobs in Springfield chose to dwell. Over 90 years have passed, and his heart now it still lies in the island that he wants to see once more before he dies. He's the last island man, and his heart it lives there yet. Thoughts that linger in his mind, a place he never will forget. He makes that journey home once more at the age of 92, to recall all those memories and the people that he knew. His name is Michael Carney, and from where his life began, he left us his great story. He's the last island man. He's the last island man, and his heart it lives there yet. Thoughts that linger in his mind, a place he never will forget. He's the last island man, and his heart it lives there yet. Thoughts that linger in his mind, a place he never will forget.
Fantastic, Pat. Great job, boy.
Thank
Great
you.
song.
Thank you
Did a
very
great
much.
job on that
Appreciate
one.
it. Thank
Now,
you.
is that island totally deserted?
Yeah, they've got a visitor centre now that people can go out and visit, and I haven't been out there yet, would you believe? So
Really? Okay.
when I go back this summer, I'm definitely going to go to Dingle and take that the actual tour. I've been told by several people, both Irish and non-Irish, that it's really well done. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
You know, and Michael and his son-in-law, they put a book together of his memoirs before he passed away. So that's also available. You'll find it on the internet.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
How come people don't live on the island, though?
I think if you see the full documentary of The Last Island Man, it kind of explains that they were isolated. It's on the western seaboard, and I think it's the closest land to the United States from Ireland, most westerly, and it being the often turbulent Atlantic. They were often isolated from health reasons and stuff like that.
I see.
And this man, Michael Carney's brother, died because of that exact reason. They couldn't get him on the mainland, and the government wouldn't finance a doctor. And he actually, if you read more about it, I don't want to bore you with the details, but this man Michael that I sang about, he got onto De Valera at the time, the Prime Minister of the Taoiseach.
Yeah.
And he expressed his concerns about the whole thing, and I think he got some of the ways, but you know, inevitably it seemed to have been the upshot was to get him off the island, closer to safer places. But they had a very, I suppose, self-sustaining community out there, and they did, as you heard in the song, he spoke Irish until he got off. It was Irish speaking until its demise.
It's quite a story.
Yeah, it is intriguing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
And I see you brought a 5-string banjo with you too.
Yeah, I must do a couple of songs in the second hour, maybe one or two anyway, from my friend, especially Mike in Australia. He always asks for videos, and I'm going to use your setup here, Jim. We might post that one on for Mike at some stage in the next few months.
Sounds great.
You do great work with those video cameras.
Thank you.
You patience of Jove, as it says.
All right, we're talking to Pat Kelleher. We're going to take a short pause for the news, and we'll be right back with another hour of music, maybe a little Irish comedy.
You are listening to the voice of Southeastern Massachusetts for local news, sports, and weather. AM 1530, WVBF, Middleborough, Taunton.
Jim Larkin with a touch of Ireland.
That is the late, great Sean Dunphy here at Sounds of the Emerald Isle. My name's Jim Larkin. Welcome back. One more hour of some Irish music here on WVBF. And in the studio with me today, who just picked up his 5-string banjo, Mr. Pat Kelleher. Hello again there.
Thank you, Jim. Yeah, back again for more. I hope your audience, your listening audience, are enjoying
their
time with me, hopefully. I have to do a banjo song, even though I've got no guitarist with me, but the one that springs to mind is Patrick Kavanagh's On Raglan Road.
Great
it's
song.
a nice song that can be accompanied easily enough with a rolling banjo like Luke Kelly did, and I had the privilege in my only meeting with Luke. He sang this song to me in private, and I've forever remember that, and I dedicated it again to my friend Mike Horn out in Australia, also to my niece in Australia who's getting married soon to an Australian, and she's going to spend the rest of her life there, so it's it's part of the old story, immigration and sowing seeds, as I say. This is especially for you, Mike. On Raglan Road of an autumn day, I saw her first and knew that her dark hair would weave a snare that I might one day rue. I saw the danger and I passed along the enchanted way, and I said, let grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day. On Grafton Street in November, we tripped lightly along the lane. passion's pledge. The Queen of Hearts still baking tarts, and I'm not making hay. Oh, I loved too much, and by such is happiness thrown away. I gave her gifts of the mind, I gave her the secret signs that known to the artist who have known the true God of sound and stone, and words and tent without a stent. I gave her poems to say with her own name there, and her own dark hair like clouds over fields of May. On a quiet street where old ghosts meet, I see her walking now, away from me so hurriedly. My reason must allow that I have loved not as I should, a creature made of clay. When the angel woos, the clay he'd lose his wings at the dawn of day.
Fantastic, Pat. That was great.
Thank you, Jim.
I always loved that song anyway, but you did a great job. Sounds great on the banjo too.
Yes, that
You
roll
know,
is.
many people do that.
Your fingers will be nearly sore when you're finished, but it's just the right time. Another verse, I'd say, and I'd be in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, Luke Kelly was a great guy. Great entertainer.
My biggest inspiration, for sure, and I'll always say that, even though I obviously evolved, and you look into people like the Clancy Brothers, Tommy Macon, it's all, and Pete Seeger, the whole thing.
Right.
Long Neck Banjo was kind of the catalyst to all my my first, I suppose, folk, how would you say, inquiries.
Right.
So that's the. Will I sing another one, Jim, or do you need to?
Absolutely, and you met the guy who was responsible for the 5-string banjo at his house.
The Long Neck, Pete Seeger, I was so privileged to have befriended Tommy Macon and met Luke Kelly as well. So there are lots of treasured memories and privileged memories for sure. Yeah, and all gracious people. Right. And very generous with their time and their sharing what they knew, and all I can do. In music is make things better for those coming up and coming, so we're all very privileged to have I suppose YouTube and all that kind of stuff now at our fingertips to look back, because a lot of young guys in Ireland actually taking up the 5-string long neck. Oh really? They kind of skipped a generation. I thought it was the last of the Mohicans, or the only Mohican sometimes. So they're coming to me for advice and stuff, and
that's fantastic.
It's great to see it being kept on, so it's in safe hands. It's probably in the 60s, nearly every second house had a 5-string banjo, but no one really pursued it and played it really. Yeah. And I think I learned a lot of mine from audio. I could never see Luke, up close, So I had to try and interpret from an audio with the visual. Now you can look back and see how close or how different you are to him. But I was not trying to mimic him exactly, but take his style and take it apart and put it back together again. So all intriguing stuff. Yeah. For those who might be interested, maybe I'm getting too technical here. On the banks of the roses, me love and I sat down. I took out me fiddle for to play me love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "You're a Johnny, lovely Johnny, don't you leave me." When I was a young man, I heard me father say that he would rather see me dead and buried in the clay sooner than be married to man he run away. By the lovely sweet banks of the roses, on the banks of the roses, me love and I sat down. I took out me fiddle for to play me love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "You're a Johnny, lovely Johnny, don't you leave me." Well then I am no runaway, and soon I let them know that I can take a bottle or can leave it alone. If her daddy doesn't like it, he can keep his daughter at home. And young Johnny will go roaming with another. On the banks of the roses, me love and I sat down. I took out me fiddle for to play me love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "You're a Johnny, lovely Johnny, don't you leave me." When I will get married, 'twill be in the month of May. The leaves they're green and the meadows they're gay. Me and me true love will kiss and sport and play by the lovely sweet banks of the roses. On the banks of the roses, me love and I sat down. I took out my fiddle for to play me love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "You're a Johnny, lovely Johnny, don't you leave me." On the banks of the roses, me love and I sat down. I took out me fiddle for to play me love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "You're a Johnny, lovely Johnny, don't you leave me. You're a Johnny, lovely Johnny, don't you leave me."
Fantastic, Pat. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jim.
And I can't tell you what a pleasure it's been having you on the show today. It's just, it's always a pleasure to have you on. You know that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
The door is always open to you and your wife and family.
We really enjoy it. It's like we're like a family now at this stage, Jim. Together, it's great to have performed here once again, and long may it continue.
Absolutely.
And I want to say hello to two friends of ours I forgot to mention, was Mary and Alice, Mary O'Leary and Alice Lynch, also living in Boston. Were great friends of ours. They come to Kinmare, where I play a lot in Foley's. A big shout out to Foley's and Kinmare as well. I met a lot of good, nice people from there. It's been a key to some of my contacts in the United States. So big shout out to all at home if anyone's listening as well. And if I've forgotten someone, forgive me. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Thank you.
If you've got someone, we'll catch them next time around.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you,
very
Pat.
Much. Cheers.
Pat Kelleher at Sounds of the Emerald Isle here on WVBF 1530.
The Souza Family Farm, your destination for fresh, locally grown fruits, vegetables, and flowers, is expanding from being primarily a wholesaler to serving you. Located on 33 Agricultural Avenue in Rehoboth. The folks at Souza Family Farm are kicking off the season offering an expanded variety of the usual favorites: impatiens, marigolds, Gerber daisies, geraniums, and for the adventurous, an expanded selection of new and unusual annuals, perennials, and herb gardens. You'll have to check out the selection of hanging and combo baskets too. As the season progresses, the Souza Family Farm will offer many fresh fruits and vegetables, starting with a variety of salad greens, summer and zucchini squash, green beans, and blueberries, leading to a full range of summer produce. The Souza Family Farm's new high-top tunnels will produce July tomatoes and cucumbers that, unlike winter greenhouse produce, will have the true summer flavors much earlier. Itching with spring fever? Visit the Souza Family Farm website or stop by the farm at 33 Agricultural Avenue in North Rehoboth. It's always summer in the greenhouses.
St. Joseph Manor. Did you know in addition to long-term care, St. Joseph Manor offers rehabilitation, post-hospital care, short-term, and respite care? St. Joseph Manor is a community of care and a place that works toward making their residents feel welcome, well-known, and where life is worth living. St. Joseph Manor provides short-term rehabilitation, skilled care, including physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, pain management, wound care, intravenous therapy, hospice care, and individual care planning. When caretakers need to rejuvenate or travel, St. Joseph Manor can care for your loved one overnight or for an extended stay. That's St. Joseph Manor at 215 Thatcher Street in Brockton. Call 508-583-5834 or online at sjmbrockton.org. Quality and excellence, respect and integrity for the needs of the whole person, body, mind, and spirit are the commitments of St. Joseph Manor. Call them at 508-583-5834 today. St. Joseph Manor, where hearts are full and love is overflowing.
1530 WVBF.
You know the song My Son?
Yeah, nice song actually.
That is the late great Pat Roper here on Sounds of the Emerald Isle. I'm Jim Larkin, along with Pat Kelleher. Hey Pat.
Jim, how are you now?
Good, that was Jimmy Farrell on the phone. You met him past week down in...
Yeah, for the first time we've been Facebook friends and exchanging notes over a while. It was great to shake his hand in the flesh. And
yeah.
I think is he in Florida at the moment? Or
he's in Florida at the moment, yeah.
How are things, Jim? Hope everything's going according to plan?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Isn't that Facebook and the media that...
It's got
isn't it unbelievable these days?
A lot of positive aspects as well as, you know, I find it very, especially for people that are far away.
Right.
It's a great medium. It's been fantastic for music, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'll dedicate this one to Jim, and it's not directly directed at him either, this particular song, but my father was 53 years older than myself, so I'm just reaching half his age this year. One of his favourite sayings, I think this probably inspired the song, was take every day in itself. And I had to look at life from kind of birth to demise without being too you know, poignant about the thing. And I like, as I said earlier, writing realistic songs. This is the title of the new album. It's called Moving On. I know Kathleen likes the song, and it's just I look at kind of biographic look at my life to some extent. So moving on, take every day in itself is the message in here. First we came into this world, dependent we were born. Our mother nursed and nourished us for people to adorn. From a little tiny baby, we started soon to grow. Alertness soon developing, her face sweet and aglow. Moving on throughout our lives to fulfill our dreams is what living is about, at least that's what it seems. If you contentment, health and love, well then your soul is blessed. So make the most of every moment, live life to its best. As we move on through our childhood, we continue to learn, striving for good things in life, for success we earn. Confused and sometimes wondering what life is all about. The things that can confront us will often cast a doubt. As moving on throughout our lives to fulfill Is what living is about, at least that's what it seems. If you contentment, health and love, well then your soul is blessed. So make the most of every moment, live life to its best. Then it's time to find a partner to live with and to love, someone that's compatible and fits just like a glove. It's not as easy as it seems, building what you've got. With trust and care and honesty, you must give it your best shot. Moving on throughout our lives to fulfill our dreams is what living is about, at least that's what it seems. If you contentment, health and love, but then your soul is blessed. So make the most of every moment, live life to its best. Soon the children come along, change your way of life. They must fit in somewhere between you and your wife. They will sometimes try and test you to your patience end. You wouldn't change a thing about them, as they become your friend. Moving on throughout our lives to fulfill our dreams is what living is about, at least that's what it seems. If you contentment, health and love, but then your soul is blessed. So make the most of every moment, live life to its best. Growing old is part of life, but this you must content. Your given time upon this earth will reach its fated end. So do the best you can in life until you call away. Tomorrow it may never come, so live life for today. Moving on throughout our lives to fulfill our dreams is what living is about, at least that's what it seems. If you contentment, health and love, then your soul is blessed. So make the most of every moment, live life to its best. So make the most of every moment and live life to its best.
Fantastic, Pat. Thank you so much. That was great.
Thank you, Jim.
And that's the title song of your new CD.
Correct.
Which is coming out in Ireland.
When I go back in June, yeah.
In June, okay. Yeah.
So thanks for having me, Jim. I'll leave you get on with some
My pleasure,
stuff.
Pat. You're welcome anytime. Love having you. And don't forget, folks, longneckmusic.com, right?
That's it. And just say hello to my sister is going through treatment at home. And thank you for giving me a space to say this, Jim. I appreciate your airtime. And also to my own family, Ricky, Lorna and Emma back at home as well.
And please give them my regards too when you see them.
Well, of course, Jim. And thanks again for your time. And hopefully we'll be back again sooner rather than later.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you for your generosity. And
Thanks,
all your fellow Americans. You underestimate your hospitality sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Thanks
give yourselves a pat on the back. Yeah. From Pat.
Kathleen, thank you too.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Hi, I'm Mary Joyce. Haven't you always wanted to visit Ireland? Now you can stay in your own traditional thatched roof Irish cottage on the side of a hill at Connemara Country Cottages. Wake up with sheep grazing at your back door and relax in a modern, fully equipped vacation cottage near historic Galway. For a limited time, visit our website connemaraCountryCottages.com to win a week's vacation, including traditional cuisine, admission to local activities and attractions. Contact me at ConnemaraCountryCottages.com or message us through our Facebook page to win. Sláinte.
Unlike the New England weather, Frida's commitment to quality ingredients, innovative dishes, and great service never changes. Come on over to Frida's Fine Food and Spirits at 105 Copeland Street in West Bridgewater and enjoy a local tradition by having a lunch or dinner there. Frida's has been family-owned and operated for over 25 years thanks to loyal diners like you. Everything at Frida's is fresh and prepared there. Plan to join them at 4 p.m. for dinner, Tuesday through Sunday. Have a party or special event coming up? Let Frida's Fine Food and Spirits cater your next event. It's all at Frida's Fine Food and Spirits, where the tradition continues. Check them out on the web at fridasrestaurant.com. Stop by and say hello to Steve and the fine staff at Frida's, 105 Copeland Street in West Bridgewater, or call Frida's at 508-583-8217. That's Frida's Fine Food and Spirits.
And that's for Jimmy Farrell here on Sounds of the Emerald Isle. And now here's Linda Clark. This is called When Our Mothers Used to Sing here on WVBF.
When frazzled mother in a fit of rage would scream and yell.
You are listening to the voice of Southeastern Massachusetts for local news, sports, and weather. AM 1530, WVBF, Middleborough, Taunton.